having that extra floor spacing do for you guys, especially against a team with the Lakers' size?
You got to give up something. It's hard to be everywhere. All at once. What's that movie or show that? Yeah, I think it's part of, again, how we're using our strengths to our advantage. You know, pick and roll. You got to give up something. So as long as we're decisive and the floor is spaced properly, you usually can find a good shot, and then you just got to knock them down. So Jamaica was huge coming in, being aggressive, being in the right spots. Obviously, Clay got going early. We found him in transition and in the half court. Draymond was amazing in the pocket. The Sacramento series, we found some success there, and they tried to, respond to that, and we figured that out. So I assume that'll happen with LA. Same kind of vibe, but we'll have an answer for all of it.
Steph, obviously, the last playoff win you guys had, you scored 50, and it was a big deal. But does the TCC in you like these type of wins where it's up and down the lineup, all these people contributing, you only take 12 shots, do you get a special satisfaction out of that?
I do, but I like to shoot too. So, just finding ways to be impactful and be aggressive. And whatever's working, sticking with that until you have to do something different. So we're capable of playing a lot of different ways. I'm capable of playing a lot of different ways. As long as we're just creating open shots, no matter who's taking them. And obviously tonight I didn't have a lot of open ones for a reason, and make the right decision. Ball finds the right person, and good things happen.
Steph, Draymond mentioned that Clay was particularly pissed off after the last game. Did you see that? Do you get a feeling what that might mean? And do you, I don't know, all playoff series are big, but obviously it's Lakers, it's a team he's not, none of you guys have played the playoffs for, and he specifically hasn't played his childhood team. Do you sense some sort of added significance for him because it's the Lakers?
Yeah, he talked about it before the series and how excited he was. I don't know whether he's pissed off at shots or the loss or both or all of it. He's a competitor, and he takes that stuff personally in terms of his performance and how he plays, and he's been that way his whole career. So whatever added fuel to the fire you need for him, whether that's the matchup itself or the personal history of fandom that he had, and now is a guy that's trying to chase his fifth championship, like all that stuff matters. We got to find motivation to keep the fuel going. So whatever motivates him, I love it.
Jermichael mentioned the speech you gave before Game 7 helped kind of get him out of his feelings a little bit. Was that in some ways kind of the purpose of it? And just what did you think of what he's done in this series?
We talk about it a lot in the sense of it's really difficult at times for a lot of guys to keep confidence in themselves, to trust that the work that you're putting in on a day-to-day basis to keep yourself ready and in shape and your skill set sharp, that it'll pay off, because you don't know when it's going to be. And historically with our team, around our core, we talked about it, there's guys that always find a way to step up at the right times, and whether you need that reminder or just that message that it's gonna happen. I'm glad it worked, and I'm glad that he took it to heart, and it's a big part of who we are as a team and our identity and our culture. And like I said, it's just not. I know it's not easy. So credit to him to staying ready, staying sharp mentally, confident in himself to knock down those shots and take what defense was giving him. And that's him being professional and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Steph, with the 12 assists tonight, should we be calling you Magic Curry now?
No.
Do you take an extra pride in doing things in a traditional way, even if you're not a quote unquote traditional point guard?
I mean, the labels and all that stuff, into it just because, you know, labels usually demean or kind of try to bottle up greatness in the sense of what we try to do on a night-to-night basis. So, like I said, we do it a lot of different ways. I try to do it a lot of different ways. How you want to describe it or label it doesn't matter to me. It's just when you watch us play, you know how we do things and how I try to impact games. Again, whether it's shooting 38 times or shooting 12 and trying to find what the defense is giving you. So I'm gonna continue to do that and try to figure out my aunt, she sends me some amazing stuff from game to game, and she talks about just, you're always trying to solve the Rubik's Cube every game, and it starts in a different place every time, so you're just trying to figure it out, and that's the beauty of basketball, and the way that you see it. So I love that part of the game, and I have the ability to do a lot of different things in a lot of different ways.
Steph, today, 8 years ago, you won your first MVP, and Draymond was up here with his kids, and a lot has happened in 8 years. How much do you enjoy this portion of your career and being able to play in front of your children? They're a little older and can understand what's going on now.
Gives you perspective. Me and Draymond talk about that all the time. Like, they're like kind of the timestamp on a lot of things that you've experienced, and it's a beautiful thing to know you're still playing at a high level and you get to enjoy it a little differently than we did back in the day. And he was talking to Bron about he's got a almost college student. Like, it's crazy just to think about all the things that we've been through, and your family and the way that we get to enjoy the on-court, off-court experience of what that is truly special. So I'm grateful for that for sure.